Microphone check. Guys, welcome to the semi-finals. I'm trying to the best of my ability to try and give you a 360-degree coverage of this competition, which is one of the best, if not the best, exciting I have seen. I've enjoyed lots of top-class action, some very, very good, amazing shots, some memorable clearances in all games, by the way, even games of non-senior players. There have been lots of good stuff. And speaking about this one, two good friends, but on table, big rivals. It has already produced a single visit clearance, and it is the game with which Sejjemba is leading Lubulwa Simon 1-0 in a race to 6. First semi-final of this KAMWOKYA Pool Center weekly competition. There's a second match in which actually the last quarter final has been won by Elia Chimoli. He is yet to have a semi-final with Caesar Chandiga. That one is also coming live on Break and Finish Facebook. And then the winners of those two matches will face off in a final. And which final will it be? Can I have some comments in the some predictions in the comment section? Computer versus area, Ibra versus area, Ibra versus Caesar, or computer versus Caesar. Give me predictions of who of the pair of players could face off in the final. In one semi-final, it is computer versus Ibra as you're watching. In the second final, it's going to be area versus Caesar. Predictions, which pair of players will make the final? See you in the comment section. Yes, Kennedy Bwini supporting Ibra. And you think that it will be Roxbury Chiwanga versus ATA in the final. That means you think it will be Ibra versus Caesar in the final. Okay, Appleman, the Appleman, the guy with the biggest TikTok account, which in regards to pool, I believe on the continent, is suggesting it will be Ibra versus Caesar in the final as the computer pulls one back on Ibra. Maybe you have to change your mind with that one. Ephraim Jaramba, thank you for watching. Rogers Mohoezi, also thank you for watching. Ephraim, you think it will be Ibra versus Caesar? Everybody seems to think so. And the Abdi Duali, you think that Ibra is a darling to watch. Jeno Fujita, you think it will be Ibra versus Caesar in the final, while Mkimbi William Wilberforce, who promised me whatever I won't mention, he's saying the final will be between Caesar and the computer. Dennis Golova, you think that computer is tired. Such easy. Hassan thinks Ibra versus Caesar in the final. Thuso Budeli also thinks it will be Ibra versus Caesar in the final. Same applies to JBS Construction. And Abdul, you think it's a Roxbury affair here? By the way, the two guys are now teammates, especially in terms of club affiliation, the clubs to which they play. In the pool league, computer is the very last player to have been snatched up by Roxbury Pool Club. So, Mr. Zach, you are probably not yet sleeping, although you have to be in the morning at office. This one is probably keeping you awake. I don't know who you are supporting, but you are a human being. Even if they were your biological children, you will support one of these guys. You can inbox me on who of these two guys you are supporting, although they are both your children. Then, but I will keep quiet. Mohez Rogers, you are comparing guys here. Mohez, it's okay. Matthias Mashavango says it will be computer versus Caesar in the final. Watching from Zimbabwe, there you wave your Zim flag. Aki Sengo is saying Odong is retired. No, Odong is not retired, but he has been having a not a good slump of form. It's especially by his very high standards, at least according to how I regard him. I do rate him so highly, but he has not yet fully settled into Kampala. He's not yet in his full element. He's not delivering results as good as his abilities do suggest. Abdi Duale, you are asking who Caesar is playing. Caesar is taking on Area Chimuli. That game is also live. Calendar Michael, I think your question is now answered. Last time Simon faced Ibra, it did end in what? 5-0. Simon did beat Ibra, same venue, same table. It was by then a quarter-final of this competition, the tournament that was last won by Caesar. And then I do remember Kasozi beating Simon in the semi-final. Then Caesar did beat Kasozi in the final. The video is available on Peter Chowe Live YouTube. Trying to make second clearance after the first one. Simon has been so impressive against Ibrahim Kayanja. Maybe the better of the quarterfinals, maybe the one between Ibra and Ronnie Kawenja, because both of them ended in deciders. So the guys who are facing off in the semifinals both did win their quarterfinal matchups with deciders. 0-0 between Caesar and Area Chimuli. Honorable Nasa Sila, you want to watch some of Caesar, you know where to go. It's live. Thank you guys, fans of Ibra, fans of computer, fans of area, fans of Caesar. It is Wednesday morning, for heaven's sake. Over 600 people watching combined total both games. I cannot say thank you enough, even though we have not been good enough as organizers in terms of keeping time. I even don't know how we are doing this. Personally, it is very difficult for me. If I'm at home to be awake at this time, almost impossible. I'm able to keep awake in these games because of taking energy drinks, something which I regret so much because they are not so good. Nonetheless, Ibra pulls further away from the computer, starts to show that he is intent on making tonight's final. Ibra 3, Simon 1. While the other side, Area Chimuli nil, Caesar Chandega 1. Maybe the dream final is starting to unfold. Akisengo, you want me to tell you how the league games are played? Okay, the league is just like any other league of pool, a black ball league. It is registered clubs by the organizing body, which formulate teams that face off home and away basis, and the winner is the team that comes out on top on points at the end of the season, which sometimes takes 6, 7, 8, 9 months during the calendar year. A league match, for Uganda's sake, is 20 games, so you can win 11-9 or 12-8 or 13-7, name it. Then a draw will be 10-10, and that is how it is. The league table is made just like other sports like football, but 5 games, 5 players per team do play the 20 games. That means each of the 5 players plays 4 games against 4 players of the opposite team. I think that will do for an explanation of how the league is played. Thank you, Abex Fire. Of course, supporting computer is asking for the race. It is race to 6 in the semi-final. Besides the last 2, besides the recent past, computer did have a very, very poor record. I would say a very awkward record against Ibra. not remembering the last before this year in a tournament like this one. I don't remember when Computer did beat Ibra. It was victory after victory after victory for Ibra against Computer. Apart from 2 victories for Computer against Ibra in the national team selection trials, when the Uganda national pool team did prepare to go to Zambia and South Africa respectively in 2000. Actually, in South Africa in both cases, 2019 and 2023 respectively. Selection trials, both of which were won by Lubulwa Simon. Those are the 2 times I do remember him beat Ibra. The other times have been Ibra victories in comp after comp after comp until last month when Simon did beat Ibra at almost this very stage, same venue, same table, and convincingly, by the way, 5-0 final score in no time taken. And Ibra seemingly is taking this match very seriously. And for Ibra's best performance against Simon, I do remember the Grand Michana Open Championship, the tournament that happened last August at the Michana Pub and Grill in Ngong Road in Nairobi. Race to 9. What was the final score between Simon and Ibra? 9-1. I did watch that match in disbelief at how good Ibra was performing in that very competition. It is the very best competition in which I have ever watched Ibra. The guy lost 5 games in the whole tournament. Can you imagine? 128-man competition. Best of 13 first round, best of 13 second round, then best of 17 the round of last 16, best of 17 quarterfinals, best of 17 semifinals, best of 19 final. And then you lose 5 games only to win a tournament. That was marvelous. It was a perfect performance. Lakson Gumba supporting Ibra. A Zimbabwean in Poland, you are supporting the killer Ibra. Thank you for watching. Itiai Magwegwe. Abex, you want to think the race is very short and yet it's past midnight already. No, it is not short. Normally, semi-finals are races to 7, but for today, it's lessened by 1 to 6. The other side of the coin has Caesar leading 1-0 against Eria Chimoli. I actually beg your pardon. It is Eria who is leading 1-0 against Caesar. I want to beg your pardon once again. Area 1 and Caesar 0. Here 3-1. Ibra is in the lead against Computer. So going by the current complexion of the games, it will be Ibra versus Area in the final. And I know that Abdirahman Abshir will be very happy with that kind of final. The killer leading against the Computer. He is 2 games away from the second final he will ever have achieved in this competition. He is one of those players who have not performed to their known abilities in this competition. He has not won it after participating a number of times. Ibra reached the final, lost out to his namesake Ibrahim Kayanja about a month ago or so. That one ended in a decider 7-6. I remember Ibrahim Kayanja winning the last 3 frames to ensure that result. Simon needs a very big break here and an effective break. And no more chance to blink, or else he succumbs to playing third place match against either Caesar or Area. It is a very cautious Ibra here, wanting to utilize each and every opportunity that comes his way, each and every miss that Simon accords him. And here comes an accordance over another miss by Simon. Ibra will want to take maximum advantage here. A 1-1 on the B side of the coin between Caesar and Ibra. 4-1 on the A side of the coin between Computer and Ibra. Seemingly, will I say, Ibra could be going for the final. Versus who? Your guess is as good as mine. He's seemingly about to win a fifth here, Ibra. Seemingly. So, important competition, this one. I like to say that weekly competitions determine the real level of play that these players are at. And I want to also think that the majority of their managers make decisions whether or not to invest in these players for bigger competitions which are very distant away from home, depending on how these guys perform in the smaller competitions. Like this one, it is small in terms of prizes. These weekly comps are, in fact, it's just $300 total prize fund for the first four, with number one getting half, number two further divide by 2, then number 3 further divide the remaining money by 2, then number 4 takes the rest. Ibrahim Sejjemba 5 and Lubulwa Simon 1. So for the computer to qualify for the final, he must win 5 straight games, or else await the loser between Eria and Chimuli, and with him play the third place match. And in that match, Caesar has taken a 2-1 lead. Rashida Mates, you have not yet liked the video. Don't forget, 1 second. By the time I finish talking, I believe that 100 of you will have liked the video. By the end of that sentence, please do like the video. Let it spread like a wildfire. Deco Construction. Oh, Liazi Swale, I do remember Liazi Swale, former player with the Lumas Pool Club in the Uganda Pool League. I don't know which country you disappeared into, but guy was damn good, damn talented. He demonstrated to us how to play a wave spin with a side follow. I do remember the choice of words. Wow. Remy Contra Productions. You want to know which final Ibra did play with Eshka? It was a 64-man competition that was dubbed the Star Shooters Championship. He did beat Eshka 7-3 in that memorable final. Abdurrahman Abshir, thank you for watching. It is 6-2 full score. You think Ibra will win this? So by that kind of prediction, you want to predict that Simon is winning the frame they are playing right now, and then Ibra wins the next. Lotaya Frank supporting Ibra. You call him your man, Mohez Rogers. Yes, as I may not know, liking is simply touching that icon on the bottom left of your screen, that thumb, just point it upward, the one that is pointing upwards. You tap it and you'll have liked it. It doesn't even take a second of your time. Aki Single, well, thank you for watching. Bwini Kennedy, I'm looking at a very happy Bwini Kennedy. Welcome back from that league match where you did not perform well at all, Bwini, over the weekend. Things didn't go your way. Next time better, as you await Ibra to make this clearance of this frame number 7. Most likely, I will say that 99% likely it is ending in a 6-1 victory for the little magician over the computer. And the other side, looks like 3-1 now Caesar. is in the lead. Ibrahim Sejjemba will most likely be up against the black for the very last time in this match, which he sinks in quite comfortably. It has been easy work. It has been light work of Ibrahim Sejjemba, continuing his dominance in tournaments against Lubulwa Simon. This time it has been a semi-final of a weekly competition here at the KAMWOKYA Pool Center. 6-1 the final score, and Ibra qualifies for the final, where he will most likely take on Caesar, who is leading 3-1 in the other semi-final against Area Chumoli. It is a very big reason as to why you should not sleep. Although it is sleeping time, you can catch the rest of that semi-final on Break and Finish Live Facebook. See you there.